Let him gear up here. And then I'm going to ask him to step up to the mic and tell us just a little bit about himself. His family is here, so he has the opportunity to embarrass them, which is always a great thing. Anytime you get a microphone, got to embarrass your family. And then just anything else you feel like we need to know about you to understand a little bit about who you are.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Over there. How's everybody doing?
Good.
I don't have a whole lot to say about myself, I guess. To start off, other than thanks for coming. It's a great thing to come support. So, I'm going to sing hopefully 4 songs to you, our original songs, the songs that I've written. And I'll share a little bit about each one before I go through. So I'm Chris Haun. I'm from West Corners Union Center. I don't know if anybody knows where Union Center is.
I live in town of Maine, so I know where it is.
Now I live up near the airport. I'm 42. I came to the Lord somewhat later in life, at about 20. Which doesn't seem that long ago, but math would say it is. So, this first song I wrote, this is actually the first song I wrote. It'll be the first song that I play for you tonight. It's called I Love You Now, and it was written for a friend of mine who was in a small group that my wife and I were attending, and she was having a rough time in her marriage, and I never know how much to say because I don't want to take up all the time talking, but so I hadn't seen her in a little bit, and so the next time that I did run into her, it was late, the group was over, and people were just kind of socializing a little bit before they say goodbye. And so I asked her, how you been, where you been, kind of, and she had just, it's the other reason I hate talking. I practice singing, and I can usually get through it. You don't practice talking. So she basically left me with her last words in our exchange where she was just ready to quit. Like she was ready to stop going to church. She was ready to stop everything. She was just too tired to fight. So that was kind of the end of it. But as far as our conversation, but I thought about that the whole way home. So I wrote this song called I Love You Now. You want to sing it? My wife often sings with me. And this is a song that, one of the ones she would sing.
Which one should I use?
Yeah. Sorry.
God who made you, won't you sit with me a while? Let me help you with the burden it has taken away your smile. For a moment, it's all about you knowing I have a plan. Won't you come to me now, lay the fire down. It's time for you to know me again, because I want you to know me now, and I am that I am, and I know life can seem so hard when you don't understand, and you say that you believe in me, And no, nothing can seem impossible if you could look from where I stand. So can you have little faith in me? For I am all you truly need. And believe me when I say I love you now. Seems so hard when